So I think in the 4.5 years that I've been making videos on YouTube, my acne never fails to decide to be an attention whore and pop up somewhere on my head, really obvious. And now it doesn't bother me. Now I sit down and I make a video and I kind of like look at myself to make sure everything looks fine, and it's like, fuck, there's acne, there's like a pimple there, but whatever. I turn on the camera, I talk, I do my thing. Whereas before, I would go entire days or weeks without making a video, even if I had a really good idea, a really pressing issue in mind, because I had like a really bad breakout, and maybe it was embarrassing to me. I don't know, I thought I looked bad, and I didn't want to present that to the world, especially because it's cooled off a little bit now, but there was definitely a time in my YouTube career where I was getting a lot of hate messages, picking apart my appearance, and it kind of would get to me a little bit, but not so much anymore. But this habit of mine of avoiding making YouTube videos had me thinking about when I notice other people have insecurities or have had previous insecurities and there's still like lingering parts of their former behavior. And at least for me, it's obvious when I see that someone else has had insecurities similar to mine. And basically, I have been insecure about my race before, color of my skin. And I have a farmer's tan actually, but I don't know if you can see in this video. My race, my teeth, and my skin. Those are the main things in my life where, growing up and through puberty, I had some kind of issue with. And when I notice other people have had those insecurities before, it makes them really intriguing to me, especially if they're like a guy or someone I'm interested in. It's really, really fascinating, and it makes me want to know a lot more about them. Like people who kind of behave a certain way when they smile or laugh. That's what I watch for when people have like insecurities about their teeth. And with like their face, like girls that wear certain makeup in interesting ways, or like people who wear their hair in interesting ways. That's the whole skin thing, and people who've had problems with their race, that's just a whole other clusterfuck thing that I'm not even going to go into in this video, but I don't know, I wanted to bring it up, and I wanted to say that I have definitely come a long way since I first started making videos. I was really, really, really insecure about my appearance when I first got on YouTube. And now, everyone has their bad days, of course, but I would say, for the most part, like, I feel pretty good about the way I look, the way I carry myself, and who I've become so far. I'm not satisfied, because that's kind of like, I don't like being content with the way things are. I always like pushing forward and improving myself, but at least appearance-wise, like, I think I'm okay. And I don't think I'm like the hottest guy on the block, or I don't think I'm like all that exceptionally attractive or anything, but I am comfortable in my skin, and that's all that matters. So I was wondering if any of you guys have had any like huge insecurities that you've gotten over, but some of the behavior still lingers a little bit, even though the subject of the insecurity isn't there still. You still kind of act like it is. And yeah, if you're wondering about the title of this video, I have been robbed. While I was gone in Peru this past month doing volunteer work, someone decided to burglarize my apartment, specifically my room, and I don't know what exactly all that they took. I know that they took my PlayStation 3 and all of my associated items, including a really awesome game, Saints Row 2, given to me by Andy from the 5 Awesome Gays, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, you know, I'm pushing forward. It's a good thing I'm not too materialistic of a person, so I'm not like crushed or anything, but it is kind of upsetting. But yeah, this video isn't about that. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Even though, you know, the subject obviously involves me getting robbed. That's not what this video is about. Yeah, so question. What are the major insecurities that you've had about your physical appearance or how you present yourself? And if you have any leftover behaviors because of that, what are they? How do you see yourself now? Do you feel like you're growing? Do you feel like it's getting worse? Let me know all that stuff. I'll probably make a video about my trip in Peru, which was a clusterfuck, but it was really fun. I'll make it sometime. I don't know. I can't make any promises. But I'm happy to be back, and I'll see you guys later. And I have a lot of time this summer, so hopefully I'll be able to reply to all of your comments. Yep, every single one.